Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft update video. Today's snapshot is 15w38a and this one has some real interesting changes in it. I like this a lot. Let's get right into it. The skeletons are kind of being updated. Now if we put ourselves into survival mode and watch their behaviour, you'll see that when they're tracking us, they act a little bit differently here. It looks like he's ice skating, which is real strange, but there have been 4 new types of behaviour added to this guy. I'm hoping I can demonstrate all of them to you. So the first one that we're seeing right here is the new movement. It sort of strafes to the side, back and forth a little bit, but notice what happens as we approach this guy head on. He continuously backs away from us, which is new behaviour. Another thing it can do is charge the player as well, which it's doing right now. It's sort of charging and strafing a little bit there. And there you go, they can move quickly to get closer to you, and as you get closer to them, they're going to back away. So it makes it harder to kill this guy. Except, you moved over to the edge. Bad move, my friend, bad move. So there are the changes that have been made right there. Let's go into creative mode now, because there's kind of a new mob that's been introduced to the game. So pay close attention as I press this button. Yep, you saw it here. There are now skeleton horses in the game, which is pretty cool. These seem to have the same amount of hit points as a regular horse. They seem to behave pretty much the same as a regular horse, except they have a skeleton rider. If I go into survival mode, I'm going to make things nasty for myself here, because the horses are going to sort of track us down a little bit too. They tend to have the same behaviour as the skeleton we saw just a moment ago. Now, if you're wondering what enchantments this skeleton has, it's Protection 1 and Power 1 on the bow, which is pretty cool stuff. So yeah, these will actually spawn naturally in the world, that's right, when there's a thunderstorm. So if it's thunder and rain, you'll see occasionally these will summon in, and they actually summon in the same way as this right here. A horse will fall down, lightning will strike, and then 4 of these guys will appear. And this is the command for doing that yourself, if you want to give it a try. But anyway, we should get rid of these guys now. Interesting fact for you, changing the game to peaceful mode doesn't get rid of the horses. And if we go into survival mode, you can see that they're not angry at me. So they need a skeleton rider in order to be angry, and some of them are falling off the edge. Not very smart. Anyway, let's go over to this next one, which is simply just a lightning strike off in the distance. Now, previously you would only be able to see that lightning strike if it was in 64 blocks of the players. Now you can see we're over 60 blocks and we can see the lightning strike. So just another little tweak and change that they've made that I thought was worth mentioning. So the next thing we're going to do is summon in a dog and ourselves a cat over here. You'll see that I am the owner of this one. Sit down, guy. Why are you running away? And the cat's probably going to wander off too. Now, when we kill our dog, which is a sad and unfortunate thing to do, we actually get a message in chat, and this is going to happen if they die, naturally as well. For example, we could push Kitty here off of the edge, which would be extremely cruel, wouldn't it? Kitty here wants to survive, I do believe. Yes, pushing it out of the world. It doesn't hit the void before it decides to teleport back to me. Kitty, I'm sorry, you're going to have to go. It's for science. There you go. Kitty tried to swim in lava. That's technically not what happened, but let's not tell the police that. And let's head back over here. There's one more thing to show you. That is a statistic, a new one that's been added that is called sleep in bed. So let's set it to nighttime. Let's sleep in the bed over here. When we right click on it, you can see that the number goes up on the side. So if you're interested in using that statistic for whatever purpose, this is it right here. Just in case I didn't quite make it clear here, the point is that either of your pets, whether they're named or they're not named, and however they die, that'll appear in chat so that you know. And one last thing to mention, there's a lot of bug fixes in this snapshot. As always, if you're interested in that stuff, check out the link in the description box to find out all of those bugs. One that I wanted to mention though is that villagers are now able to work with beetroot and farm them automatically. So you can make automatic beetroot farms using some of the designs that are already out there in the community, because they now work with villagers. Anyway, that's going to be it from me this video. As always, if you've enjoyed it, leave a like on the video. The support is always appreciated. But that is it, so I will catch you next time. Bye bye.